What's up everyone and welcome. In this episode we're going to talk about the continued evolution of ransomware as a service entities. They are continuing to change their tactics and their targets, all in an effort to stay ahead of law enforcement and ultimately under the radar enough so as to not get more authorities after them. Let's see what else we can learn to protect ourselves and others from these new developments.
Oh, drat these computers. They're so naughty and so complex. I could pinch them.
If you look at the LockBit ransomware's malicious software, it's designed to block user access to computer systems in exchange for a ransom payment. Now, LockBit will automatically vet for valuable targets, spread the infection, and encrypt all accessible computer systems on a network. So that's the gold standard of ransomware. According to new reports, groups are rebranding and recalibrating their profiles and tactics to respond to law enforcement and the security community's focus on stopping ransomware attacks. Law enforcement, C-suite executives, and the cybersecurity community at large have been laser focused on stopping the expensive and disruptive barrage of ransomware attacks. And on the surface, it appears to be working, at least to some extent. It's more expensive and riskier than ever to launch ransomware attacks, and ransomware groups have responded by mounting fewer attacks with higher ransomware demands, according to Coveware. Now, they found that the average ransom payment in the fourth quarter of last year climbed by 130% to reach $322,168. Average and median ransom payments increased dramatically during the fourth quarter, but Coveware believes this change was driven by a subtle tactic shift by ransomware as a service operations that reflected the increased costs and risks previously described. What's up guys, and thanks again for watching my episode on the continued evolution of ransomware gangs. I appreciate your support. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel and smash the bell to be notified when I upload new episodes where I give you insights into the newest important cybersecurity news stories like this one. With my insights, you can be better prepared to protect your company, your family, and yourself against these and other cyber attacks. So hit the subscribe button now and let's continue to learn about this story together. This new tactical shift involves a deliberate attempt to extort companies that are large enough to pay a big game ransom amount, but SM all enough to keep attack operating costs and resulting media and law enforcement attention low. That means ransomware groups that have started to focus on small to medium-sized businesses to avoid law enforcement attention and publicity, like what came with the Colonial Pipeline attack last year. The proportion of companies attacked in the 1,000 to 10,000 employee count size increased from 8% in the third quarter to 14% in the fourth quarter. The average ransom payment in just this employee bucket was well north of $1 million, which dragged the fourth quarter average and median amounts higher. The Coveware team said it expects this trend will likely continue, led by the most prolific ransomware as a service operators out there, meaning Conti, LockBit 2.0, and Hive. Following splashy law enforcement takedowns, including Russia's roundup of our evil members, Coveware predicted that these groups would try and keep a lower profile. While all ransomware as a service operations need to recruit affiliates, it is expected for groups to become more reserved in their public messaging and more careful about what companies they target, Coveware researchers added. The lessons learned from the pipeline attack and the recent FSB arrests are likely to keep some of the more vibrant displays of public bravado in check. BlackCat, also known as Alpha V, an upstart ransomware as a service operation, is on the rise and rapidly recruiting affiliates, according to Tripwire's Cluley, who explained that the group has started adding pressure for their victims to pay by not only stealing their data and threatening to release it, but also promising a crippling distributed denial of service attack should they refuse to pay. A ransomware tactic known as triple extortion. With that, I say thanks again for watching. Don't forget to share and subscribe if you haven't already, and smash the bell if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next episode. Take care.